Today we're in Manitou Springs for Race Week, Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, the mountain right behind me here. It's a week-long activities, 4 mornings from 5:30 in the morning practice to 8:30, 9 o'clock, running different sections of the mountain, getting ready for race day Sunday. The uniqueness of the event is that it is all paved. We had that last year, but it really got international recognition. And it's kind of established itself kind of like one of those one-off events that you have throughout the world. You have the Indy 500, you have the Nürburgring, and you have Le Mans. And Pikes Peak, now that it is paved, is kind of being slated up there as one of those big one-a-year challenges that the manufacturers and the drivers are looking to establish and conquer. Last year we came to Pikes Peak to run the Time Attack division and basically a modified production Hyundai Genesis Coupe, focusing on a class win but actually setting the overall hill climb record, the first time a production car has won overall since 1916. But this year we're back into the Unlimited division, taking the best of the Genesis Coupe production car, the heart of the car, the V6 Lambda engine, and put it into a tubular frame, carbon clad body, the PM580T Genesis Coupe. For this year, for the team, we have 2 goals. I'm running Paul Dollenbach, a great competitor and friend, in last year's Time Attack division car in the Genesis Coupe, aiming to break another record there. For me, I'm jumping into the Unlimited division. Focus there is to defend the overall title. We built a car that's meeting and beating our expectations all week long, setting times each section around 6 seconds faster than the fastest car Unlimited last year. So our overall time, we may be dipping into the 8s. We qualified 3rd, not our best run. We only got 1 run in the day of the 2 runs that everyone got. We were actually here a couple of weeks ago testing on the mountain, getting gearing and turbocharger settings right, and we actually nicked the engine and it was actually down on power for practice and for qualifying. We saw some fluctuations in water temperatures, which mean that we're about to lose the head gasket. So rather than maybe cause a bigger failure, I opted not to do the second run of qualifying, which would have been 3 or 4 seconds quicker and been right there with Romain. So qualifying number 3, taking the opportunity to change the engine, run it later in the week, and get ready for race day. You know, race day is probably one of the most stressful days that I go throughout the course of the year. The opportunity to run the mountain one time, not give up a 1/10 of a second under braking, under acceleration, and carry as much corner speed as you can. That focus prior to the race is so extreme. You know, I still get nervous like it was really my first race that I ever did many years ago. But you're constantly monitoring the course, the weather conditions, and what's happening in this environment up at that altitude on Pikes Peak. In a minute, you know, you can have a thunderstorm develop, and a minute later you can have rain, snow, hail, temperatures drop some 50 degrees. So it's really important to be watching what the weather conditions are doing and pay attention to the radio so you can hear what the road's doing further up the course. race day was incredible. The media attention and the fan attention to the race this year has just surpassed any year that I've been up here, and I've been here for 19 years. Well, the race of the day was really between Romain Dumas and myself. I was watching the mountain, the clouds were rolling in, and kind of starting to chew my nails and freak out a little bit, but the weather held. We got underway. We left the line confident, pushing harder than we had in practice, running 6 seconds to the halfway point quicker than we had in qualifying, and I knew there was more to be gained on top. Basically, the bogey time we had set for ourselves was around a 9-minute 10-second. I know I could have dipped into the 8s, but it was really about bringing the car home. With a time of 9:02, it's a personal best and the second fastest time since 1916. This has been one of my most memorable years running up here, to have 2 cars entered into the event, to have Hall break the record in the time attack division, breaking the record every time it runs here, and for our own efforts to come back in unlimited and exceed our goals and set a remarkably quick time and have both cars have no issues the entire race day. You know, that's an achievement in itself. So proud of my team as I am. Thankful for the sponsorship support that we get.